Do you intend to build in Lagos, or you are a developer or a building contractor? Please come close. Let's talk about Building Control Agency. Building Control Agency is set up under Lagos State Urban and Regional Planning and Development Regulation 2010. Before the establishment of this agency, the increasing rate at which building collapse in Lagos become worrisome, and Lagos State, as a very proactive government, set up this agency to tackle this menace of building collapse. Lagos State Building Control Agency is set up to set a minimum standard for building constructions and renovations of existing and new building to be safe, healthy, habitable, and accessible for present and future generations. If you live in Lagos, you'll be familiar with this, and this. All of these are enforcement order by this agency to any site that contravene the stipulated regulations. They also ensure that every site comply with Lagos State Building Control Agency. They operate under 4 main mandates. 1, inspectorate and quality control. At this stage, they stipulate the processes that you follow to get approvals for commencement of your constructions. You follow this step, they ask you for all the documentations that is required from you. And for the quality control, they always have a team, an inspectorate team, that constantly visit the site at every stage of construction to inspect every works, most especially the concrete works, to ensure that your reinforcement is in the right size, you are maintaining the right spacing, and also for the materials, ensuring that you are there with the right mix as been stipulated in the structural drawing. 2, post-construction audit. At this stage, they visit the existing building or the newly completed building at intervals to also inspect the building to determine if such building still fits and still able to serve the purpose at which the building is being designed. If the building is being found out not fit, they will mark such building as being distressed building and it will be pulled down for reconstruction. Enforcement of building regulations. At this stage is when you see their enforcement team going around the site, checking if truly you did not contravene the building control law. If you contravene the law, they will enforce the order by serving you a notice and serving you another notice. If you fail to comply, the site will be sealed for further actions. Then if the contraventions is so severe, it might require demolitions of such building. As a developer or as a building owner, as a contractor, no one will want to fall into this category of losing hard-earned money to such order. So it is very important for for your team to also work closely with this building agency team to ensure that you achieve a common goal and have a common understanding on your construction. It's public enlightenment. They at all times carried out public enlightenment, telling the people, intending building owner, contractor, developers on the updates from the agency. On the part of the client and the developers or contractor in this case, the first thing that you have to do is to conduct your soil test. After you conduct your soil test, you engage a professional to do your design. The professional architect, structural engineer, mechanical and electrical engineers. After that, you obtain your building permit. After you obtain your building permit, you approach the Lagos State Building Control for approval for commencement of construction. After this, you hire a professional building team, your contractor, your artisans, and everyone that also work with you. And the last but not the least is you get approval upon your completion of the project and certification for habitations. As intending building owner or contractors in Lagos State, it's advisable that you follow strictly or you go through their website and visit their office to get latest updates on what is being required from you. Wherever you intend building, engage professionals.